The 1955 Ford Thunderbird is an iconic automobile that stands as a symbol of American automotive culture. Introduced during a time when the American car industry was experiencing rapid growth and evolution, the Thunderbird was Ford's response to the rising popularity of European sports cars and the recent success of the Chevrolet Corvette. While the Corvette emphasized performance, Ford aimed to create a more refined, personal car, a vehicle that offered both sporty styling and everyday comfort. The result was a car that blended style, luxury, and performance in a way that captured the imagination of a generation. To this day, the 1955 Thunderbird remains a cherished classic, revered for its timeless design and cultural significance. Ford's journey to creating the Thunderbird began in the early 1950s when executives realized there was an emerging market for sporty two-seater cars. The rise of European models such as the Jaguar XK120 and MGT series had shown that there was a growing appetite for sleek, stylish cars that prioritize the driving experience. General Motors had already released the Chevrolet Corvette in 1953, marking the first attempt by an American manufacturer to cater to this niche. However, the Corvette faced criticism for its underpowered engine and rudimentary design. Ford saw an opportunity to build a better alternative, a car that offered both sporty looks and a level of comfort that would appeal to a broader audience. The design process for the Thunderbird was led by Franklin Q. Hershey and William P. Boyer. Hershey, an experienced designer who had previously worked for General Motors and other automakers, was instrumental in shaping the car's appearance. The Thunderbird featured a sleek, low-slung body with clean lines and subtle chrome accents. Its long hood and short rear deck proportions gave it a sporty stance, while the egg crate grille and round taillights provided distinct styling cues that would become hallmarks of the model. The car was available as a convertible with a removable hardtop, offering versatility for different driving experiences. One of the key distinctions between the Thunderbird and its contemporaries was Ford's emphasis on comfort. Unlike the Corvette, which had a more Spartan interior, the Thunderbird boasted a well-appointed cabin with luxurious touches. Leather upholstery, adjustable bench seats, and a full range of gauges made the interior feel upscale. Ford wanted drivers to feel comfortable whether they were cruising around town or taking a long road trip. Power windows, power seats, and a push-button radio were among the features that elevated the Thunderbird's status as a personal luxury car. Under the hood, the 1955 Thunderbird was equipped with a 292 cubic inch Y-block V8 engine, producing 193 horsepower when paired with a 3-speed manual transmission and 198 horsepower with the optional Ford O-Matic automatic transmission. This provided ample power for spirited driving, and the car's low center of gravity contributed to responsive handling. Although it was not designed as a pure sports car, the Thunderbird delivered a driving experience that balanced performance and comfort. It was capable of going from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 9 seconds, an impressive figure for its time. The Thunderbird's success was evident from the moment it was introduced at the Detroit Auto Show in 1954. Public enthusiasm for the car was overwhelming, and Ford quickly realized they had a hit on their hands. When it officially went on sale in October 1954, demand outstripped production capacity. By the end of the 1955 model year, Ford had sold over 16,000 Thunderbirds, a remarkable achievement compared to the Chevrolet Corvette, which sold fewer than 700 units in its first year. The 1955 Thunderbird wasn't just a car, it was a cultural statement. It represented post-war America's optimism and newfound prosperity. During the 1950s, the economy was booming, and Americans were embracing car ownership as a symbol of personal freedom. The Thunderbird perfectly captured this spirit. It was featured prominently in advertisements, movies, and television shows, becoming a dream car for many. Celebrities and public figures were often seen driving Thunderbirds, further cementing its status as a cultural icon. One of the notable aspects of the Thunderbird was its customization potential. Buyers could choose from a variety of colors and options to make their car uniquely their own. Popular colors included Torch Red, Thunderbird Blue, and Raven Black, while optional features such as white-wall tires and chrome wire wheels added extra flair. This emphasis on personalization was another reason for the car's popularity. It allowed owners to express their individuality in a way that few other cars of the time could. Despite its success, the 1955 Thunderbird was not without its critics. some automotive enthusiasts felt that it leaned too heavily toward luxury and not enough toward performance. This sentiment was particularly common among those who compared it directly to European sports cars. Nevertheless, Ford had never intended the Thunderbird to be a pure sports car. Instead, it carved out a new category of vehicle, the personal luxury car. This concept would prove influential in shaping the automotive industry for decades to come. The 1955 Thunderbird also marked the beginning of a long and storied legacy for the Thunderbird nameplate. In 1956, Ford made several changes to improve the car, including the addition of porthole windows in the removable hardtop and moving the spare tire to an external, continental, mount to increase trunk space. By 1958, the Thunderbird transitioned from a two-seater to a larger four-seater model, reflecting Ford's desire to appeal to a wider market. While this change disappointed some purists, it also ensured the car's continued success. In the years since its debut, the 1955 Thunderbird has become one of the most collectible classic cars. Its combination of timeless styling, cultural significance, and relative rarity make it a prized possession among car enthusiasts. Many examples have been meticulously restored, and they often fetch high prices at auctions and classic car shows. Owners and collectors value not only the car's aesthetic appeal but also the sense of nostalgia it evokes for a bygone era of American automotive history. The enduring appeal of the 1955 Thunderbird lies in its ability to balance performance, style, and comfort in a way that feels both classic and modern. Even today, seeing a well-maintained Thunderbird on the road turns heads and sparks conversations. It represents a time when cars were more than just a means of transportation, they were symbols of personal identity and expression. As the decades have passed, the Thunderbird has maintained its status as a cultural icon. Its influence can be seen in the design of modern retro-inspired cars, and it continues to be celebrated at classic car events and in automotive museums. The 1955 model, in particular, holds a special place in the hearts of car enthusiasts and historians alike. It was the car that started it all, a bold statement from Ford that combined elegance with excitement, proving that a car could be both beautiful and practical. In the end, the 1955 Ford Thunderbird is more than just a classic car, it is a piece of American history. It reflects the optimism and creativity of the 1950s, a time when anything seemed possible and cars were a symbol of that boundless potential. Whether parked at a car show, cruising down the highway, or preserved in a private collection, the Thunderbird continues to inspire admiration and respect. It is a testament to Ford's vision and a reminder that great design is timeless.